Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnought. Last time we fought some battles against the German Empire and we were victorious. The German fleet, in a series of engagements, was completely destroyed and the North Sea is currently covered with shipwrecks. It's going to take years to get the sea lanes properly open again. The Germans have lost, the Germans should pay, and I just want the money. Their ships, I don't want them, and, well, like I said, Heligoland, well, I don't want it. Why would I want a piece of, well, I don't know what it is. So yeah, same with the Austro-Hungarian Empire, I'm going to end that fight as well. So, last time we ended on a minor battle that I would do manually. I did so, and after that accidentally hit end turn as well. A bit silly. We got new torpedo tanks. I have them set up because I really want to boost my torpedoes a bit. Because I don't like the fact that the Germans were better with their torpedoes. I really don't. I don't need to have the best torpedoes in this game. After all, I'm not going for a full torpedo-esque gameplay. However, more torpedoes, yeah, well, more torpedoes would like to keep pace with the Germans at least. Don't need to be better, but keeping pace, yeah, pretty please. However, with this, seriously, minus 300 million, minus 61 million. Well, I got no unrest, so yeah, taking 2 unrest is fine. How utterly annoying and sad. Now let's see, the Austro-Hungarian fleet still is a potent force, however, not potent enough. Their cruisers are even smaller than mine. And you know what? Let's see what happens. We gambled correctly. Those cruisers have no chance. I am gonna deploy some more ships in the Eastern Mediterranean though. I would like a small task force once more. Hopefully they'll be able to deal another devastating blow against this Austro-Hungarian fleet. Look at that! A cute little ship coming my way. It's this line, right? Yeah, okay. He sent 2 heavy cruisers and a light cruiser to intercept her. And I want to send some battleships. Ooh, the Empress of India. The second one with her name. The first one, of course, has been sank already, and then, to our surprise, we had another ship with the same name. They will go to the Mediterranean to support, and they will also remain in the Mediterranean for the time being. They will not be recalled to England. Because there is no need. Because, ladies and gentlemen, in one more turn, HMS Dreadnought will be finished. In Scapa Flow, I will gather up all the modern battleships and the battleships in Scapa Flow. Ports, please. The Irresistible, the Agincourt, the Formidable, and so on, up to the Conqueror. Yeah, you are in Scapa Flow, and you will be the first of the battleships, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that will be retired from service. Well done, they served me very well. And look at that, ladies and gentlemen, as expected. The Austro-Hungarian task force ran into my cruiser force once more. This cruiser force, of course, has fought the Austrians before. Back then the Austrian Navy had like 4 battleships, and yeah, I utterly destroyed them with my cruisers, so I'm curious if we can do it again. Enemy cruisers are a bit bigger than mine, so gotta be careful. Hey, and instead of the Germans, these one have 6.1 inch guns, so they're a bit faster firing. I gotta keep that in mind. Same with the light cruisers of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. They have a few ships with a lot of firepower. It's a shame my battleships did not arrive yet, but hey, that can't be helped, I suppose. They're a bit slow, they're old. Okay. 2 heavy cruisers. You're going there, and you are going there. There we go. 3 divisions. 1 division will go to... you go to this side, and you stay on this side. Fair enough, let's go. And stop your avoidance, so these ships actually start moving. The enemy is to the north. I'm heading straight towards them. Yoink. What kind of maneuvering was this? Oh my god. Light cruiser, turn left. Heavy cruiser, turn. You guys continue straight ahead. We have engaged the enemy, and the Thames is once more in the forefront of the battle. And oh my... Beep! Service has been interrupted. Please stand by. Ladies and gentlemen, devastating hits on the Thames have caused the end of this light cruiser. We are in full... almost retreat. The enemy, well done to the AI. That was some excellent shooting. The Thames is gone. Something of the AI is gone as well, probably a torpedo boat, and a heavy cruiser is gone. Very nice. That was a lot of fire that the enemy threw at me just now, and my ships were overwhelmed for a bit. However, even though I lost a single cruiser, the situation is stabilizing. All ships on the Schwarzenberg. Come on. And yeah, on those torpedo boats as well, please. The Barossa is out of formation due to heavy hits. This fleet is a bit stronger than the last time we fought the Austro-Hungarian Empire. I like it. However, with maneuvers like these, the enemy will not be a potent force for much longer. Bang! Another one bites the dust. Yeah, you should have retreated while you could. Okay, you guys, turn, Naiad, turn. I want to keep the somewhat L shape going here and provide angled fire. These heavy cruisers should not be long for this world. The Schwarzenberg and the Kaiser. We're gonna sink another Kaiser, ladies and gentlemen. Another Kaiser from the Austro-Hungarian Empire has been killed. Well, news travels faster than the actual news these days. There we go, see? It wasn't fake news, it was real. It just hadn't happened yet. That's different, you know? The Terrible? Yeah, the Terrible is taking a lot of fire in the meanwhile. So let's see if we can take some pressure off her back by nuking the Francis. Although from the looks of it, it doesn't really seem to work a lot. Oh, that was a nice hit. I mean, speak of the devil. I am complaining about the damage done, and suddenly my gunners start doing damage again. I guess they felt insulted. My light cruisers are about to get attacked by an enemy light cruiser force, so switch targets. In the meanwhile, the big cruiser division... Ah, shame. For a moment I saw a torpedo boat here, and I was about to ruin their day. That's not gonna happen, however, smokescreen is gonna happen. Let's go. My heavy cruisers will continue firing there. And you know what? These light cruisers turn in. And yeah, excellent. All fire on the Maximilian. High explosive. Burn her down. While the rest of my ships engage these escorts. There is... the amount of fire coming from the enemy torpedo boats here. I mean, it's very light caliber, but it still looks like, you know, you, danger, get out. I don't want to die. It's awesome covering fire, I suppose. In the meanwhile, my other cruiser group, let's smoke up. Oh yes, keep hammering the Balaton. Because then you also hit the Velebit. And oh, look at that, there she goes. It's been a while since we saw proper flash fire. Thank you for the fireworks, thank you very much. We earned it. Whee! And look at that, what a shot. 2 enemy light cruisers destroyed. My own light cruiser group, however, is taking a bit of damage. No, let's not do that, shall we? Let's turn back. Where are my heavy cruisers? There you are. And the third group, go around to Rex and hit the enemy cruiser. For a tiny second, I saw the torpedo boat there. Probably with the Centaur, we'll see him again. Yes, we will. Shoot her! Die Greif. Okay, the other torpedo boat, light cruiser group is back on their way. I'm gonna deploy my heavy cruisers in a short-range brawl against the enemy battleships. Yes, I am going to risk it because one of my light cruisers just went down. Such a shame. Down for the count. Smoke up, smoke up, smoke up. You know what? Smoke up, everyone. I mean, if you're gonna die, get a cigarette. That's a big cigarette, by the way. Oh, there's the Apple. I don't want to lose the Apple. It's the first ship I manually renamed in this campaign. As such, she is important to me. Right now, we're not really concentrating our fire. Let's concentrate a bit, shall we? And she has the best perspective to die. Slowly and painfully. The Barossa's taking hits, but is still somewhat functional. No, Barossa, you're out. Join up with the other light cruiser, so you can A, run together, and hopefully survive. These light cruisers, go see what the hell is shooting me from there. Probably a torpedo boat, but I don't want to see them. Not here. Not shooting at my heavily damaged cruisers that are retreating. Or attempting to anyway. Come on, Naiad. Find me the enemy. In the meanwhile, my other cruiser group is down to 3 cruisers. Ladies and gentlemen, sound the retreat. All ships. I'm no longer confident I can fight and win against these battleships here. My light cruisers, they're taking too much fire. My heavy cruisers, yeah, they're... No! No, not my apple! My god. My little apple. Oh, I'm gonna build a new class of ships and I'm gonna name it the Apple. The Granny Smith Apple. Heavy cruisers, come on. No. Detach. Morons. Are you guys detached? Yes, you are. Run away. My cruisers are in full retreat right now. All ships that can sail away will sail away. And we ran into an enemy heavy cruiser on this side, so turn back a bit while providing fire. Frustrating. I really hope to be able to sink at least 1 or 2 of these battleships. Guess the enemy got lucky this time. Or well, I got lucky last time and they got lucky this time. Let's see, is there anything I can do? No, I'm gonna end the battle right here and now. I don't feel confident. I took too much damage on some of my ships and I rather preserve them. After all, I did sink 10 enemy vessels. It is a victory for the United Kingdom. "23 crew members from the Apple were saved. And how did you manage to get past my fleet?" That wasn't very nice. Well, no matter. 5 battleships will soon be in the Eastern Mediterranean. They will basically outgun the Austro-Hungarian remains with ease. If they decide to continue the war, that is. Let's see. Franz Ferdinand is fired. Okay, the Kaiser is no longer, oh well, the son of the Kaiser, I suppose, in this age, I mean 1901. He is replaced by Wilhelm von Tegethoff. Tegethoff? Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, I agree to the peace treaty. I don't want to fight you anymore. It's pretty boring after all. You have no ships left. Yes, that's all. I have a ship with a low crew. That is a light cruiser of the Thames class. You're gonna get scrapped. There we go. Well, some enemies here and there, nothing too serious. And ladies and gentlemen, we have 12 dreadnought battleships, 25 knots. By far the fastest capital ships in the world. Not to mention the strongest main batteries. So, I am going to type of ships. Do what I basically promised to do. These battleships, the Hercule, the Empress of India, the Barfleur, Duke of York, Cornwallis, these ships will remain intact. I'm not going to scuttle them. I'm not going to scrap them for their spare metals. No, they will be my Mediterranean battleships for the time being. However, all the other ships that are not of the dreadnought class, and with ships I mean battleships, will be removed. Also, I'm going to rage. Because I saw something and I am very, very, very unhappy with it. But first, Duke of York, Erin, Ocean, Resolution, Royal Oak, Implacable. Bull. God, I hate that name. Implacable. Yeah, see, I can do it. The Commonwealth. I hate the Commonwealth. Hannibal. King George V. Has been awesome, that ship. The Redoubtable. King Edward. Yes, even the Hood and the Montague. You have served me well, and now you will serve me even better as scrap metal. Now, if someone can explain this to me, these battleships of the Dreadnought class have just been finished and they're already damaged. Badly damaged even. 6 months until they're in active service. It's really frustrating me. How did this happen? Why did this happen? I don't get it. Is it because, my harbor was full and when they deployed due to that they got damaged? If anyone has any clue, please let me know. Say, research. I want that cruiser attack 1 month. Yes, please. Because, well, you know what? Let's not take that one. I want to design 2 new cruisers. I want to design a new light cruiser. I want to design a new heavy cruiser. No, we got a meeting. I really want to design those ships. I'm really not in the mood for a war right now. But well, what choice do we have? After all, not in the mood. Mood is for lovemaking. And though I would like to caress the Austro-Hungarian Navy a bit, yeah. The oldest battleships of the English Empire against some scrap metal. Now, let's see. Empress of India. Of course, as always, the Barfleur has taken a long time to get into formation. In fact, they're in a follow formation. No, let's join you up. Speed still 10, so yeah. I think the enemy is running away. They will not take this fight. Or will they? Look at that. I take my words back. We have engaged the enemy. Battleships, 70 knots, please. And by now you should be wrecking that enemy light cruiser. Yeah, light cruiser. Hello. Meet my battleships. And more importantly, meet the Empress of India. A hero of the British Empire. I really wish you could, it would be fun if you could add like stars or crew members to certain ships, to give them a bit more of that elite status that you want to give certain ships during a campaign. That would be really cool, I think. A lot of work to implement, yeah, so probably not gonna happen, but yeah, it would be fun. Cornwallis and Barfleur, please switch targets, because you're blowing up your own battleship. And you shouldn't. Torpedo boat Greif Tier 3. How cute. Look at that heavy cruiser. Shame if something were to happen to it. Wouldn't you guys agree? Minor damage. Major damage. That ship is out for the count. She is dropping speed. She came to a complete stop, I think. Just for a moment. Yeah, 9.1 knots. She basically came to a stop. Before fixing some of her flooding. Well done. Sadly for you, I'm going to change fire. And... Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes, there we go. Can we do it again? Nope. Nope. Bad luck. Oh well, main guns back on the real target, please. Secondaries. What is your major malfunction? I select primaries there. Second. Oh right, that's the torpedo lines. Oh. Yes, some of my battleships do have torpedoes. That would also be a quality of life improvement, I think. You know, to be able, you should be able to change that manually. Set the colors for these lines. I would like, you know, to be able to set my secondary lines to bright yellow, for example. Or, you know, red or pink or light blue. I think that would be really nice. Same with the primary guns, of course. That bit of, yeah, would be a quality of life thing for me. And the torpedoes as well, of course, because that was the issue just now. Me wondering why those lines weren't changing targets. Ooh, the Innsbruck. Poor Innsbruck. 2 minutes ago, you were still intact. Now they're sinking slowly to the bottom of the ocean. Crew members being stuck inside the hull. Banging on the doors, trying to get out. Being unable to. Hearing the ship go deeper and deeper. The hull slowly being crushed under the pressure. And then eventually, poof, gone. Not a fun way to go, I reckon. Not a fun way indeed. However, they could have surrendered, and then all would have been fine. Oh well. Guess it happens. 7 ships came, 7 ships died. Now, please tell me my battleships did not go all the way back to England straight away, but... that's another quality of life thing I really want. My ships were in the Mediterranean. It took them 2 turns to get there. And now... they're back here in Plymouth. Just in a flash. A bit weird. Well, anyway. 2 battleships. Yeah, you know what? Let's make it 4 battleship divisions. So we're going with 3 for now. 1 there. The second one will go to Portsmouth. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the other one will remain in Scapa Flow. However... Scroll, 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 scroll. The last one will also deploy in Scapa Flow. Okay. So we'll have 4 groups of 4 dreadnoughts. A lovely amount of ships in total. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. In the meanwhile, yeah, those dreadnoughts are almost ready. We also have some torpedo boats. Deploy them in Hull, please. And you know what? All light cruisers deploy in Barry. Yeah, let's go to Barry. Why not? Except one that goes to Dover. Same with 2 heavy cruisers to Dover. And the other heavy cruisers, you know what? Let's scatter them a bit. Portsmouth, yeah, that'll do. Rosby. Sunderland. Don't think I ever placed ships in Sunderland before. Liverpool. And the last one, go to Dover as well. There. Heavy cruisers. Do we have anything else that was being built or repaired? No, not particularly. Looking good. Alright, research. We got the cruiser tech, and yeah, we still have around 10 minutes to go in this stream. Well, recording, not quite a stream. I don't know, would you guys want me to even stream? I don't think it'll be that interesting, but hey, let me know. Maybe I can set something up during a weekend. New design. We are going to build some new stuff. And no, the first thing I'm gonna do... This ship was built around 1900. Let's upgrade her. Gun cotton. New ammo, please. And better range finders. Yes, please. And that means we're a bit overweight. So I'm gonna bring the reloading back. Yeah, I know some people swear by having the fastest reload available and used on their ships. Not really for me. I really like the turret rotations one, but the reloading one, if I have to get rid of something, yeah, this is one of the first things that will go. Excuse me. Pronunciate. I need to do that now and then. And there's some extra armor. Can we fit? No, no, no. Well, let's just keep her at this then. Slightly upgraded, slightly modified. And that is very good because, well, for one thing, you're going out of service. Not gonna build new ones. All ships of this class are unavailable. Yeah, they're still being built, of course. Once they're built, they're gonna get an upgrade. And new design. Light cruiser. 5,000 tons, 5,000 tons, 3.5. Yeah, let's go for... Shall I go for a big one? Let's go for a 4,200 hull to start with a 22 knot speed. Is that acceptable? Bell ships are going 25 though. Can I keep up? No, I can't. No, not at all. Not with these hulls. That's going to be one of the issues that are going to show up from now on for a while. The capital ships will be better and more efficient, and eventually the lighter ships will start to catch up again. But until then, yeah. Oh. Oh, look at that. I mean... You're always so tempted to see, you see these circles here and you're like, oh, I gotta place them there, but you don't. Don't forget that, people, you don't have to place your things where the people want you to place them. Look at this compact superstructure like this. Let's see, if I move you a bit, I saw I could, come on. Can I move you forward? No, this is pretty much the most forward position there is. Let's see if we can get better funnels in. That one is too big, that one is too big. Medium one. Medium one will fit, 55%. And a medium one is 6.5. Can I fit 2 smaller ones? No. No, I can't. I can fit a big one. It's also... Oh, right, that's... What's the difference between you two? 14, 3.3, 8 crew, 5 crew. Why would I want to go with the medium one in this case? Well, it has light boats, lifeboats, but yeah, no. This one will do. And look at the amount of space that I have for guns. Sadly, I cannot add dual barrels on the light cruisers yet. That would have been so much fun. Oh no, 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 no. Yes, thank you, it fits. Woo! Main guns. My light cruisers so far have had massive, well, 5-inch gun batteries supported by 3-inch casemates. And they performed really well. The German cruisers had 7-inch guns and I crushed them with my 5s. So yeah, I'm tempted. Although my 6-inch is a Mark II gun. Let's see. Let's see. 7-kilometer range on HE, 6.8. Range is far superior, of course. Reload time of 14 seconds, reload time of 10 seconds. I'm going with the Mark II 6-inchers and see how many I can fit on top of this hull to start with. Ooh, and that's a bit too close. That's too close as well, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, well, if that doesn't work, then I'm going with a 2-1. These guns are too big to fit in this area or this area, sadly enough. However, if I go to my 4-inchers, no, oh come on. You got all this space free and you can't put guns? You can put a gun here, I suppose. Yeah, that's useless. That is a shame. If you could put guns up here right now, even just small ones, it would make these early light cruisers so much more fun. Because you could make a ship that has a lot of light firepower. But to compromise it, yeah, only one funnel. And your ship would be slower. And if you break the funnel, well, oh dear, then you're in trouble indeed. It would have been a blast. I fully admit it, I would have liked it. But, hey, I guess, we're going with this setup now. These guns are so big for this hull. Come on. Let's see what we can fit. I know it doesn't fit right now. Max 10%, please. Thank you. That is a shame. If your angle was a bit better, then I really would have liked... aft guns have an issue as well. I really would have liked to do this. That is unfortunate. However... if I have to choose, right now I rather want more guns than longer barreled ones on these. Now I gotta make sure that you guys do your job again. There. This looks okay. Not quite what I hoped at first, but hey, some nice guns indeed. Should I though? Yeah, extra gun range, shell penetration, sure. But then I want standard ratio shells. And not necessarily full HE. I'm going with a base fuse, I think. Yeah. That might give an interesting combination. Balance rudder, please. Thank you. And, of course, we're gonna add a citadel. And I want you to have 6-inch main belts. And 3-inch fore and aft. Ah, that is a shame. That is too heavy for what I want in the end. Make it a 5-incher, so we can also add a bit of citadel and a superstructure. And let's see, we have a slight fore offset. I don't really care, but hey, some other people might, so hey, here we go. And fill up the rest with... Ding, ding. Let's see if we can... +1. +2. Now it's going. No. Let's go with this. Let's go with this. There, 100%. There we go. Fore weight offset. No. Aft weight offset. Yeah, why not? The new warship. And the new warship will, of course, be of the Apple class. Safe design. Or should I remake it as the Granny Smith apples? No, let's just stick with the apples. I mean, there are many apples that I enjoy. That could have been such a wrong statement to make. Yeah, I know. And I'd like 12 ships of this type. 10 months to build. Good. Once they're built, let's see. We have many torpedo boats of the Apple and the Liverpool class being built. So when they're finished, I think I'm going to retire the Thames class cruisers. Yeah, let's. Also, we have a mission. 42 minutes have passed. I'm gonna auto-resolve it and see what happens. We have a win. We sank some transports, we damaged the comet, and with that, ladies and gentlemen, this episode comes to a close. I thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you next time.